with Raw. Without further ado, please welcome my guest at this time, the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth, we all heard...
Jackie. Just, they've been waiting all night long out there. Before we get into it, can we just give them a second and let them sing? All right, now I presume you were going to ask me about my back.
Yes, actually, I was going to ask you for an injury update and if there's any truth whatsoever to what Shinsuke Nakamura had to say about you earlier tonight.
You know, Shinsuke, he caught me off guard last week when he brought up my back injury because, well, the truth is it's not something I really like to talk about publicly. But if we're being completely open here, I do have 2 fractures in my lumbar spine. I have been living with that injury for over 4 years, and it doesn't get better by itself. As a matter of fact, it gets worse, and the truth is, I don't really know. I don't know what the end game is. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to do this at the level I'm currently running at. And you know what? That's part of the gig. And it's part of the gig if Shinsuke Nakamura wants to bring up and target my injuries. And it's part of the gig if Shinsuke Nakamura wants to take cheap shots. If he wants to play mind games. Hell, it's even part of the gig if Shinsuke Nakamura wants to question my character. Many have. He's not the first, he won't be the last. But if Shinsuke Nakamura wants to bring my family into it, my wife and my daughter and my livelihood into this, then he better be prepared to face me man to man. But you're not, are you, Shin? You're not even here tonight, are you, Shin? You're in a TV studio 1,000 miles away, too afraid to face me. Here's what I'm gonna do for you. Next week, I'm gonna give you one more chance to play your little mind games. Prove to the world that you are an honorable warrior. And I'll repeat to you what I told you last week. I'm not a hard guy to find. I'll be in the center of that ring, dressed to the nines, world title wrapped around my waist, with the whole world singing my song.
Did Shinsuke Nakamura shake Seth Rollins? Or did he wake up a visionary? We're going to find out a week from Saturday. It's WWE Payback in Pittsburgh. Rollins, Nakamura for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, speaking of